The Western psychology now, the more I'm appreciating the Tao internal energy psychology. For those of you last week, you know very clear, this is one of the best, okay? And I hope, because now psychology is, I have to consult you, I have to guide you. And the people don't want to do anything. They just come, okay, tell me I have this problem, I have this emotion, or what to do. And you, after that, you pay them, see you next week. And you go home, you go out the same, change the mind, seem very quick. Oh, I understand it. Oh, when I small and this person, no. So, he understands it. Anything he can do it. But go back, the organ, the energy, everything go back again, or worse. Now you cannot change him, because the mind changed, but the organ haven't received enough energy to change. It go back again. So they say, see you next week. Okay? So you go there, you tell them what problem. So actually nowadays, all you have to do is a very good listener. That's all. So you are a very good psychologist. Just listen. You don't have to do anything. And they say something, when they stop, go on. It's okay, I listen. Okay? And when they say, go on. And after that, oh, sorry, 1 hour finished. See you next week. That's all. Okay? Now, you say them a few things. Hey, this is what happened. Okay. He understands it. So, understand, only the mind understand. In the Tao said, no, when I agree with you, my eye, my heart, my organ, okay with you. That is the key. So that's why the Tao very emphasize in listen. If you believe that love stored in the heart, believe that? Now the Valentine's Day gonna come, what you gonna send to your loved one? A red color, a red heart, yes or no? Will you sending your loved one with a black kidney? He said, it don't work. Because it don't store love, yes or no? Yes? But you say, oh, heart store love. So, and where they are, so are you only have love and the rest nothing? You believe that? So where the hatred, where the impatience, where the angry, where the jealousy, where the envy, where the frustration, where the arrogance, where all these things where they are? Have you ever think about the question? But you think no more, the Tao say, hey, listen, we know them. In the Chinese classical medicine from Yellow Emperor is 4,800 years ago, written down. Classic emotional energy, where they are, is all affecting the organs. And the organ are greatly affecting the brain, and the brain are greatly affecting the organ, so you have to be two-way. One way, keep order, you have to do this. The king, I keep order, and that's why the emperor in olden time had to be gone. He only on the top. So in China, they have forbidden city. You go, the king is right in the city and never get out. And all you do is, whoever send in the paper, whoever sending, all you do is sit, read, and sigh. So what? And all the emperor fall, you know why? Because they always stick with this one rule. Hey, you know what the rule? Any bad thing, what happened? Don't report. Any good thing and you can get promotion, what you do? Report. And put all the good thing that the 100 and 1,000 and million people do into me and reporting to king. I the one doing this. King never step out of the palace. And what are you going to do? You don't know anything. Everybody is sitting there. Whoever feed them anything, okay, paper, okay, sign, finish. But they never realize. When they realize is when, you know that? When the emperor fall, when the whole kingdom started to fall. And that's why they never anybody go beyond 200 years. Never. No any emperor rule China over 200 years. That's a big system. They follow exactly the heaven. What? The star system. That's what they follow. That's why now we only know the army. Army follow what system? Star system, yes or no? Yeah? So you have what? 1 star general, 2 star general, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star general. Oh my God. And now we have, sometimes we give 5 star, we give you 6 star. 6 star general. Oh my God, you know. So what happened? He ruled over a lot of people. Okay? That is the whole system. So the organs is the same. Okay? But it's the heart. Is the biggest office gathering the information. And that is the vagus nerve, gathering all this information. And it feeds back to the brain. Okay? If the heart, sometimes now we really deceive the brain. We have many medicine deceive the brain. Oh, the body is so pain. Painkiller, stop the pain and report back, I'm okay. Because you numb the nerve. And so you take a medicine, numb the nerve, and oh, no more pain. So what do you do? Come up to the heart, oh, no more pain. Oh, okay, no problem. Okay, so have problem, take a medicine, boom, no problem. So every time we do that, so now we report what? It's not a real report. Medicine deceive the body so much, and the report go back to the brain. It's only, oh, we have no problem. But the problem is still there. It never go. It never go. You cover up the problem until one day, boom, something fall apart. Now the time is, oh, we know there are big problem, but there are no more for you to solve any problem because everything are corrupted. That is how we are doing here. So the Tao practice is very simple. Learn how to smile. So the emotional, we believe that organs store negative emotional, organs store positive emotional. And if you go direct to the organ and learn how to smile, so all the practice from here, from this level until the higher level, is still in a smile. Then no, you have to smile in until you get in touch and you start to change the energy. Okay? So this week, Fusion 2 very emphasize in the heart center. Okay? So so the heart center, and we call creating cycle. Okay? So the creating cycle. So if you turn on the page, start on the page 7, creating cycle of the 5 elements. That is the cream of the Tao and the Chinese practice, the cream. Okay? So, and we're going to start with the heart. The heart. Okay? Why? The heart. And the second one is the digestion. There's a 2 big office. There's a 2 big CAA big office. They gather information and they send. They gather. So anything happen in the heart, or any emotional happen in the heart, affect the heart. So any organ have any emotional, boom, the heart receive it. You're emotional, you think something, when you stress or you move, everything, the heart, the first thing, the heart. Okay? So, if you have something happen, and sometimes you don't know, you know only when your heart beats so fast. That's it. They only, oh my God, my heart. If you look at a cartoon, sometimes I like to cartoon because my children, when they watch cartoons, sometimes you stay with them and you watch. It's a funny one. Huh? You don't have to think too much and you laugh. You don't have to think, You just think like a child, And when they see something, boom, the eye come out and jump out here, boom, 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 boom. That is a very reflecting, okay? Our heart, when we see something or we get emotional, the heart, boom, boom, boom. How can you control the heart? And that is the first key, is the smile and then find the center. If you find the center, you get it. Okay? When you mind, from the mind lower down to the heart, from the heart lower down to the Tien. This is the first major, the rest of your life practice. That's all. And you must find the right spot. The whole key about my expert is lead you to find the right spot. I don't know, that was million or billion, I don't know. But that is amazing. Okay, you don't find the right spot, you don't roll exactly the right position, there's no use for you. Okay? So the heart, the heart itself is very important. Why? So other than pumping, and it generates out love, joy, happy, appreciation, gratefulness. Grateful, thankfulness is very important. And we know now the gratefulness, thankfulness is the energy of your soul. Okay? When we learn how to grateful, when you learn how to thankful, now your life change and you receive the grace of the universe. That's all. You don't have grace, it's just like energy will make more energy. Okay? More love, make more love. More graceful, make more grateful. When people have too much anger, hatred, it makes more anger and hatred. It's built on it, It's built on it. But if you don't do anything, all this negative build up. So, love, joy, happy, appreciation can generate from the heart. And the heart, very special. The heart are born with a link. Good to know, huh? You're born with a link. If you turn them on, how? Feel love, feel joy, feel happy. And you feel a link go out, connecting with unconditional love. Universal love, gratefulness. That's all. So if we know that this energy runs the whole entire body, okay? Because the heart, when it pumps, so now this is what the West discovered. Amazing. But the Tao always talk about, but the West also discovered that, okay? When the heart beats in a proper way, okay, it beats very good timing, very good tempo, boom, boom. That's why the drum, olden time the drum man is very important because the drum is the heat, the heart. So in the war, drum is very important, the drummer. So the first thing what you do, shoot the drummer. When you shoot the drummer, boom, you know what happened? People, oh, what happened? Everybody run. Okay? So the drummer, when he said, okay, they have a special drum when you go to war. So boom, 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 faster, faster, faster. Okay, attack, boom, that's it. I mean, retreat, boom, 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 slow, and you retreat. So every action have one drum, and why is that important? The heart. The heart. Okay? The heart determines you're going to win. So the drummer, they have to choose the best of the best. They have to use the best of the best. Those people know how to feel the people energy and how the heart beat. Okay? When you go to war, you need the heart beat so fast, so fast, so fast, so fast, so fast. And boom, go to war. In that moment, you attack, boom, you get it. But the guy in the beginning hit the drum and don't know how fast, Now the whole army, the heart cannot do it, and the whole war gone. They can die by 1,000 and 100,000 people like that, just for one simple drummer. So that's why in the British also they're very good with what? The drum, okay, boom, 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 and so the drum is very important. So the heartbeat, why? Because when a heartbeat, it generates electricity. In the Tao, we believe that this electricity have to carry a message, and it reaches to every entire body. Every cell receive it. When the heartbeat are slow, calm, relax. When the heartbeat is fast, the whole body active. Oh my God, are we in war? Are we in war? Something happened? Okay, somebody attack us. So the whole key is when the heart beat. So, but when the heart beat always too fast, and our rhythm, now the whole body cell started to suffer. Why? Because the beat are different. Okay, so that the beat, so the electricity that going out, now the electricity that carry out with the blood, it go in and activate every single cells, every single cells, and it can carry a message. And the best message is what? Love, joy, happy, gratefulness, and thankfulness. That is the best message. Yes or no? Yeah. Okay. That's why people say, I love you all. Beautiful, huh? Especially in the TV or in the magazine, I love you all. Okay. You look at it, oh my God, this guy have a lot of love, right? And you feel that, hey, you uplift it. Okay. So, but in the Tao said, love alone is not the key. Because love alone is only what? One alchemy, a very important alchemy. Okay? So we need another one that happen. Automatically, naturally happen. And we feel it, but we don't know. So this one is the major practice in the Tao. So the Tao said, arousal, orgasm, love, and compassion, when they come together, boom, it's creating an energy. And basically, we talk about physically effect that we can see. Okay? When they come together, boom, it's creating a new energy. And this new energy is what? This new energy is affecting the DNA split. And the DNA split, it involves life and death. Okay? Every cell needs to split and have a new cell. So these two energies have to come together. And these two energies separate, like chemical A and chemical B separate for million years, nothing happened. But once you put them together, boom, two energies combine, and it's creating a love we call, so we give a name called a love vibration. Okay? A love vibration, this love vibration will trigger out a certain chemistry happen. It release and make the DNA split in an original way. The way that the cell been creating from the beginning of our life. So that is the key. Okay? So actually, human and all the animals, all the living things is live on what? Continue on life what? Making love. That's it. Why? Because we want the love. And this love, making love, combined together, give you an energy. Boom. Okay? So that is the theory. Okay? So we always have negative and we also have positive emotional. Okay? So in the Tao, in the fusion, the first thing, get rid we transforming the negative into positive. That's the first key. Okay, and go to the inner mind, and we start with the heart. And the most important part of the whole key is the West know. Okay, we are so much in a conflict cycle. So in the normal way, we have a creating cycle, and we have the counteract cycle. So in the Tao practice, in the energetic part, we try to have creating cycle, and very seldom we have a counteract cycle. Okay, the counteract cycle we call an internal conflict. Okay, so we say a water counteract the fire, or we call the water distinguish the fire. But the water, when then somebody is going to kill you or destroy you, but you have children. So the fire children is earth, and earth have the power to counteract water, blocking the water. So now we involve with. So we said some people, they're born in the day master of fire, but very weak. But the kidney water are so big. So now we said this person are conflict with himself first. Because a conflict of himself and every organ started to fight each other. Now this conflict will what? Spreading out to the people around you. Your family, your loved one, your friends, and the community, your office, and the neighbor. So this is, in the Tao we believe that a conflict starts from a person, inside. Okay? And inside is where it started from the organs. So that is the key. So now you think that at least you don't believe it, but if you say, oh, now I know this is what many thousand years ago, they already figured out how to handle the internal conflict. If you believe that, what happened? You don't have to reinventing the wheel. Yes? I like the story, a cartoon, you know. They call Mr. Rich. The cartoon they call Richie Rich. Very good story. I like because my children watch it and say, yeah, that's good. So one day talking about the wheel. And one day he making a machine, and he can go back and look at it. And he said, I want to look at my ancestor. And he saw the ancestor started to try to make a wheel, but beginning, you know what they do? They make a square wheel. Okay? Like that. And he looked at it, he said, why my ancestors are so stupid? He tried to make that, and he looked at everybody using the invention of the great-great-great-great-grandfather's square wheel. Okay? And they used them for, I don't know how many hundred years. And one day, another grandfather of the rich. So he said, how did he become rich? So another grandfather, he said, 4 square, it can make it 6 square. Okay? It better. So he inventing a 6 square, but lesser. Okay? And they use it for a few hundred years. And another grandfather, they said, oh, if I can make it into 8 square, oh, better, but lesser, but move faster. And the rich family making money and money like that. And finally said, I want to help my grandfather. I want to make a machine go back. You know? So he go back and tell the grandfather, say, hey, great-grandfather say, hey, if you make a wheel round, everything will be good. And the great-grandfather said, oh my God, I never think about that. Okay? And from there, he get double rich because all the great grandfather make a will very early, and everybody buy will from him, and now he's very rich. You know? Okay, so he said, you don't have to reinventing the wheel. Go back, you know. You know. But that is the key. Okay, that is the key. Well, if you believe that sometimes we're born with certain conflict organ. Now, so if you have, so now when the earth counteract the water, now the water is, oh, my son, my children is tree, and the tree and the wood can counteract the earth. Now we have two pair are fighting. Okay, two pair, three fighting. Now it's now bigger fighting inside. We call what? Internal conflict. And now, when the wood counteract the earth, and the earth, what the earth says, oh, my children is a metal, and what the metal can do to the tree? Can trim down the tree, I can cut you. So now, the metal come and cut the wood, and now we are big conflict. That is the first step. So to put out the conflict, creating cycle. Each one give birth to each one, not fighting each other. That is to stop the conflict. And balancing the organ, and balancing the emotional. And so in the fusion, we use the pakwa. We use the pakwa in the center. And water and fire, when you put in the pot and the stove, they don't fight, and creating power. And the metal and wood put together in the pot. So the metal give, when the metal can attract more water, supply more water to the water. And the wood can give fire to the fire. Now it's complete. So they don't fight. So that's what the fusion that we do last week. But you need to use them for the rest of your life, this way. And these three, the fusion 2 and 3, you need to use this. You need to resolve your internal conflict, otherwise, no way. If you cannot resolve your internal conflict, there's no way to solve any problem, because you are. So that's why one people very conflict, if they're in a position, they affect too many people. You know that? So you, in the people that in a position, it affects tremendously. If you are the leader of the family, oh my God. The whole family started to get conflict because the head of the family getting conflict. And now if you are the head of a company, a manager, a CEO, now bigger conflict. And you are local leader, oh my God, conflict. Now the whole local community conflict. Now you go up to be the prime minister or the minister of something. Now conflict get bigger and get bigger. And now everybody have more conflict, and it never ends. Okay? Okay. So we have the sympathetic and parasympathetic. So the inner mind, you actually activate sympathetic. Parasympathetic. Sympathetic is always activated by in the morning. We wake up and we started to go in and go on. Stress, more emotional, more stress, more emotional. Now the whole system, so when you stress, so the whole key very simple to remember. This is what the West discovered. It's amazing, fix 100% to the Tao. When we are so stressful, over stressful, we in a fight and fight response. Okay? When you in a fight and fight response, and you go into what? Fight and fight response, and you freeze the system and you disassociate. But if you learn how to smile, relax to the organ by organ, now you are starting to what? Rest and digest. We need 12 hours digest food. 3 meals, 12 hours. It's a whole day job. But when you're stressed, digestion stops. And all the whole world go into crazy. And you deplete all the resources you have. Because you fight. When you fight, you need any food, any ammunition, any stock, pile up the food for year and year, you use them all out. That's how people are so depleted and so sick. Now when you smile, saliva coming in and heart moves slowly, the small intestine absorbs food and feed, and it started to feed. When small intestine are slow, calm, and no war, they absorb food and feed to the cell and make the cell split and grow new cell. The stomach do digestion, the lung breathe better, the large intestine elimination, the bladder contract, get out all the waste material out of the body. But when it's so stressful, the bladder expand and stop the kidney filtering. Now big trouble. If you stress for 12 hours a day, the kidney slow down for 12 hours. Crazy or not? That is the second biggest detox. When people have kidney problem or kidney failure, what happens? It's not very serious. You still every 2 days have to do what? Kidney dialysis. If you're very bad, what happens? Wash kidney nearly every day. Why? Because you don't wash one day, you die. Okay? How serious? But how are we not going to get sick? Because when it inhibits the bladder contracting and the kidney slow down or even stop. Why? Because when you're in a war, you have no time to go pee-pee. You have no time to go pee-pee. Why? You're shooting a gun, boom, 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 boom. And you need to go to toilet. Yes or no? And you say, time out. Half a second. I need to go pee-pee. You think that when you're shooting a gun and fighting a war and a bomb and everything, they give you half a second? No. You have no time for that. So the body prepared to what? Expand the bladder so it can take more urine and tell the kidney either stop or slow down. So don't put more water in the bladder. So now I can go in for hour and hour to fight, but the kidney slow down or stop. So what happened to the kidney? Dirty, very dirty. All the whole blood dirty and very dirty. Now we are dying. It is very serious. And you can see that when you learn how to, but the whole secret is what? They discover this, but the whole secret is what? Smiling to the organs. Simple secret, huh? Okay? That's all. Smiling to the organ. If you smile to the statue, a different thing. You give all the energy to the statue. It's good, huh? The statue is good. You put the statue in the temple, you give all the energy to the statue and the temple. But you, what happened to you? You have no energy. If you understand it, you're not going to get silly to do that. Yes or no? Okay? Okay, so that is the key. So now now we're going to go to practice. So I guide you through the whole major practice that we have to do every day. That is the fusion one. Okay? And you cannot, every day you must start the fusion one. Now, the creating cycle. Develop the heart and creating the energy. And in a creating cycle. Okay? So, on the page, so the creating cycle, I think I changed that. So all up to here, up to 15, 16 is all creating cycle. So we and generate our virtual energy, and the page 16 combine all the good virtual energy into a compassion energy and back to the heart again. Okay? And when you back to the heart, now you generate all the energy. Okay? So this creating cycle. Now, and the most important part is the heart, developing the heart. Okay? And aware the heartbeat. Okay? And slow down and calm down the heart. You feel it. And we started, occasionally you touch the heart, touch the pulse. And when you focus in the center, so we're going to go to the center first. The first step, you must find the center. Some people don't get the center, and you cannot do it. Okay, so the first step, let's touch the navel. Let's touch the navel. And you have a line. The line from the navel go to the door of life. We call the kidney fire. Okay? So we're going to a lot. Those people that doing last week, you very clearly get it. And come up to the left and right, make one line. From left to right, cut in the middle. Line across when it cut. That is, we call the center of your Tien. The center. Very important to understand. Now, get the crown. Okay? Touch the ear, come up here. And projecting a line from the crown down. So you feel a straight line from the crown all the way, go right into the cross section. Okay. So now we find the center line. So the center line, I give you a simple understand, it's a place collecting the energy. Like a storage tank. You get energy, you put it into a tank. Now we're going to find the next one is the lower Tien fire. The lower Tien fire, so an easy way to find, if you look at this picture, okay? So the kidney fire is about lumbar 2 and lumbar 3. Okay? So the easy way, if you have a more even dummy, navel across the door of life. So that is the key. And that is nearly exactly can be the lumbar 2 and lumbar 3. And this one, when you start from focus from here to the back, and when your mind focus to have fire. So in the down, very emphasize this one, digestion fire. When this fire not good, digestion not enough. No digestion. And that is exactly what the West discovered is a mesentery coming out on the lumbar 2 and lumbar 3 and control up into the duodenum, stomach, pancreas, liver. So this one control all these level. And from here, go down to lumbar 3 and 4. Okay? So if you coming out here about 1.5 inches, you touch here and go all the way to the back. There is lumbar 2, between lumbar 2 and lumbar 3. Okay? So it's about here. Okay? So more closer to the lumbar. And that area we call our refinery, a stove, a refinery center. So these two things you have to make very clear. The navel center, boom, is a big gather energy tank. You gather all the energy here, you have to put it in the tank, yes or no? And when you have it, now you have enough oil, you send them into what? A refinery to refining the gas. The raw oil become what? Higher, 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 higher. So the chi in the Tao, many level. It's the same thing like how many grade of your gasoline. What kind of gasoline you put, your more money, more expensive car, what you do? You pay for what? A premium gas. That is the refinery. And that is the where this is the center. Everybody see that? Hello? Get that part? Everybody? So if you go down, the whole key you have to find the door of life. And you go down to the door of light. You go down. Just there you go down. You go down and more in the front. A little bit more to the front of the lumbar 3 and lumbar 4. And you feel a fire stove. And a spinning, because that is the factory. A spinning of 4 Tai Chi spinning here. 4 Tai Chi spinning. And that is your refinery. If you put your mind here, boom. The heart down. That's it. Okay? Your heart beat down, boom, 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 go down, go down. The more you focus, the more you calm and relax, and you feel warm, warm, warm there. The more you feel warm, the heart go down slower, slower, slower. And you can touch. The heartbeat very stable. Now when your mind up, boom, the heart, boom, boom, faster, faster. And your mind is off that center. Your mind is off. Okay? And now when your mind off, you lower again to that center. Feel nice and feel warm. Lumbar 3 and lumbar 4 in front of it. And when you focus for a while, you touch your palm. Hey, the palm is lower down, lower down. And eventually you started to feel the heart beating, the beating of the heart. And you can feel, if you cannot control the heart, nothing. Because everything affects the heart. Yes or no? So now you look at, now in my mobile, you can see. When you awaken, when you exercise, exercise is good because you do it. But when you are so stressed, the heartbeat very irregular. And that is the worst thing in the whole body. The body don't like it. Okay? And when you calm, it go down. 70 to 60. When you sleep, it going down. 50 something. That's good. Okay? But when you sleep, it's still 60 or 70. Oh, that is big trouble. Big, big trouble. Okay? And the people, now I check my sleep, and with the heart, and the gathering all information of the heart and everything. And now you see how much. Okay? And we found out that if I have at least 2 or 3 times exercise of the heartbeat up to 100, 110, 120, and burn out about 250 calories, the sleep very good and the heartbeat low. That is one key. And the meditation always in linking with meditation. If I meditation a lot more, the heartbeat very low. But when you have a busy and traveling day, emotional day, the sleep, the heartbeat in the red. I mean 58, 57, 58, like it's too high. It's go to the red. So that is the heartbeat determine a person's health. So now we're spending billion and billion dollars now to make heart page, this and that, to make the heart beat in the slowly, to sending a signal, boom, 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 to make the heart, hey, don't beat too fast, don't beat. That is the signal from where? From here to here. From here to here. But something wrong with it because you never train. So the mind cannot cut off totally connecting to the heart. Okay? Everybody understand that? You find the center? Hello? Okay. So let's stand up for a moment. Spiral. maintain your physical reverse direction. All this theory is so important. The first thing you understand and believe in if you understand and believe the theory, right? That is the first step. The next thing, make it happen. Practicing and make it happen. That is the key. Okay? Second. And sometimes people only, oh, I know, I understand, I like. That's it. And not much any other thing. Okay? Second. Reverse second. Second, very important. Hit the femur. A lot of time femur we sit too long. Okay? And femur, big trouble. Okay? Actually, when you sit too long, the whole line, actually we call the gallbladder line here, get trouble. Okay? So you hit it. And the second. And the whole line down to the knee. This is the big place that the circulation block. So when you sit too long, you need to do that. Yeah, especially the second. Okay. The spark of breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Golden light. Exhale, cloudy gray color. Time. Smile. Left, right brain, small brain, cervical, 7 pieces, 12 pieces of lumbar, 12 pieces of thoracic, 5 pieces of lumbar. Second, femur, leg bone. In the Tao, they're talking about when you turn, we call back to your body wisdom. When you turn your mind back to your body, brain light. So that's why we're not going to try to empty the mind. But when you smile and breathe to any part of the body, when you work on it, that is the key. You are giving something that the body likes so much. And the body likes so much, number one, you know what? Breathing. So if you focus in the Tien, you find the center, And this is the difference from normal just breathing. When you find the right center, boom, that's very key. So that is, I tell you, this is the cream of it. You find the center, inhale, exhale to the center, and you feel, hey, the fire burning. Shh. Boom, energy jump up to the crown. Because you right on closer to the spine, energy activate, go right up to the spine, up to the head, activate and energy come. And then right. And when you get it faster, 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 I tell you, you sit there 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know. This is me. I can say. I sit there 10 minutes, I get all the energy I need. There's 10 hours of other people that don't know sitting there. Blank the mind and blank the mind, blank the mind. 10 hours. You don't have to believe me. One day you get it, you believe me. That's all. I tell you the truth. I don't tell you a lie. And I cannot tell you a lie to the world for 40 years and nobody catch my lie. You know, this is funny, huh? So one day somebody gonna catch me, I tell a lie. But this is not a lie. Okay. When you get it, boom, 10 minutes, you have 10 hours, 20 hours of meditation. Believe me. Okay? That's all. That is. If you don't get it, you spend wasting your time in doing that. So in the Tao state, you're sitting there until all the what we call it, the sitting here is wear out. And you go nowhere. Because you don't go, you're not going to the right spot, boom. You hit the right spot, boom, energy come, while the light come, energy come, everything come in, and everything happen. In few minutes, that's all finished. Okay? And circulation, energy move, gather energy, start the fire, refine, finish. You finish your job. That's right? You finish your job, refine, enough fire, you finish. Whatever you need. Yeah? Okay. Crane neck, very simple, but you just have to do it right. Soft and gentle, flexible is life. Rock your spine. Very important part in the Tao practice, the dragon tail. Okay? And the second breathing, the dragon tail. Okay? The dragon tail is what? The grounding. And if you do any tall building and you don't grounding, no ground why, you know what happened? God will get very angry with you. You know why? God gets so angry. Why? God going to strike you with the lightning. And God's so angry about that. Right? And when you build a tall building, 40, 50, 60, 70 story, and you put a ground wide out, and God bless you. And He not strike you. Is that simple or not? Huh? Is that yes or no? Oh. We get lightning strike here many times because we haven't get the grounding right. Because we get the first person coming, they said, "Oh, I know the grounding is so important." They say we give a lot of grounding, and boom, one day all the circuit, the telephone system gone, and that time what? Telephone system gone, right? Water? Yeah. When that telephone system down, all the closed circuits gone. And my fees are gone. Boom. And we get another company say, "Oh, that guy, they don't put enough wiring." We put again, okay. And after that, one day, big storm coming, boom, it's gone again. We get another guy coming in. He said, "Oh, that guy haven't put enough, so we put more in." I think that's maybe this time we get it. We don't get the striking from God. God don't get angry with me, you know. Okay, and now God bless me. Because every time we lose so much money. Okay, that is the grounding. Believe me, you're not going to get Kundalini awakening. You're going to get the psychosis and the casualty. That is the protection for you. The tail and the soul. That's it. Okay, so we do it so many from basic until now. Okay, so make sure your tail getting longer and longer every day. Your tail getting longer and longer.